hope you are doing well today. In today's video, I have a haul. It's kind of a cumulative for August, September, and October. Even though I haven't got, October's not here yet, this is just kind of cumulative of that. That way I don't have to film anything in October. And then I'll just do one final haul for the year and it will be my Christmas haul. So if you love art supply hauls, sit back, get a snack, your favorite drink, and take a look at what I've got. And I am ready to show you. And this isn't to brag, it's just to show you some ideas and some things that you could do. So my first thing I picked up off Amazon was this 1 3/4 circle punch for my mixed media and my art journaling. I haven't opened, this is from Eat Tools. It locks for storage, which is really nice, and it's a lot like the Stampin' Up! Punches. I have not opened it yet, so to try it out or anything. So let's see if we can try it out quick on something. Bear with me and take it out of the packaging. There we go. Let's find some colored paper. Some fancy colored paper I've got. I just got this brown right here. So we can try it out. So that unlocks it there. And we're gonna slide the paper in and punch. And then it gives us a 1 3/4 inch round shape. And that is a really nice punch. Let's do it one more time. And you can use these in collages and using shapes. And then to lock it, you're gonna squeeze it and then bring the lock. And then it's easy to store in your art supply closet, which is really nice. I'm very impressed. So the next supply I got were, I've taken them out of the package, but I got the Pentel Inkjoy 24 set 7mm, or yeah, 0.7 nib solid gel pens at Walmart, which I've been using them and testing them out in my Disney Circles book doing the pixel art. I wanted some that weren't so glittery, can't talk guys, that I could be able to work in the books and have solid colors. They have a very nice color range. I have these set aside for a page I'm working on, but they write amazingly well. They are smooth. I really enjoy using them, and they are a great essential to have with my other gel pens. Next I got are some more, I'm not gonna like go through every single magazine, but I picked up some more magazines for collaging. Some of these are new that I bought, others are that I found free at my local library, and you'll be seeing some of these because I'm gonna start using the magazines in collaging and art journaling. Also, I'm going to show different techniques on how to draw with them and using them and making magazine journals. So these are a couple of images that came off of one that I really liked, but I didn't like everything in the magazine, so I pulled the images out. Thought this parrot was really cool, and I liked the, you know, the words. And then this one was a flower, and, you know, the text said finding sanctuary, so wanted to use some of that. And then obviously I liked this portrait that I wanted to gel print with and give it a try, and also use it in maybe a collage piece. So that's those. And like I said, I've got National Geographic, a fall garden one. Since we're getting into the fall seasons, it has lots of birds, lots of different text, different things you can use. The photography is just amazing. The colors, which everything is starting to change around here. So I just thought I'd get this one. And out of the free ones, there were a lot of these good old day magazines that were cleaned out, and they have old time ads in them and older paper. So I just thought that would be fun for some sort of vintage kind of journal. Black and white photos are in here with some of the stories of like people and things that I could easily cut out. Different style of text, like a lot of calligraphy and cursive that you normally don't see nowadays anymore. So lots of different options for that. So I got several of those. Then these Cooking Light were really nice, larger magazines that would be good for like a magazine journal. That's a cute image of a cat. Oh, that reminds me so much of my Toby. So yeah, and recipes, different texts, different travel, different things. So those are really nice and could use them in a recipe book. And then lastly, this magazine is called Our Wisconsin, which is really nice images of flowers and botany and different places around Wisconsin, birds, different ads and different things that just make Wisconsin a great place to be in. And then this one is all with the fall leaves, which I'm super excited to do a fall kind of style page with some of these images. It's just amazing coming here. I mean, these photos actually don't do it justice, but just look at that poster. I mean, you have to experience it for yourself. But yeah, it is really nice to experience that and live here throughout all year. It's just the snow is not my favorite thing. So there's all of these magazines. Get those down off to the side. I also picked up some unbleached parchment paper and wax paper to cut down to use for gel printing to make some collage backgrounds and to try a different style of paper and be able to play around a little bit, and you'll see an upcoming video where I do that here within the next couple months. So because school supplies were cheap, I picked up some kind of non-essential art stuff, like a 3-ring binder to put PDFs in, or actually make a travel sketchbook. That would be easier to when I'm out and about. So I got this. I picked up these Pen and Gear dotted notebooks to play around with and to note take in my map things. So those were really nice to grab a couple of those at Walmart. I also did some file dividers and more sheet protectors for pages and coloring pages when I'm done. So for the binder, which thought those are always handy to have on hand. And then I also got a ream of paper to actually start some less precious sketching instead of in a book. So this is 75 GSM, 8.5 by 11. There's like 500 sheets, just basic printer paper. And now the fun stuff. I didn't really get any coloring books this time around. I focused more on actual drawing books and things and actual traditional art books versus coloring books, because I have a lot of coloring books to tell you guys about in my collection that I really need to work on coloring them. So I wanted to go with art books this time. But you never know, if there's a really good coloring book out there that sparks my interest, I might definitely pick it up. So the first book is called Journal Sparks. Fire up your creativity with spontaneous art, wild writing, and innovative thinking. And this book is by Emily Nurberger. So this I saw on another YouTube channel. Dee Dee Willingham was showing a flip through on this several years back, and I saw the flip through and thought, well, since I want to get starting again on my art journal, it would be good to have a prompt book and stuff, and drawing again and doing projects. I mean, this is a gorgeous book. I'm not going to do a full flip, but if you would like a full flip, Dee Dee has a really nice full flip and goes through the book page by page and talks about all the different things and stuff. So, and it's been about 2 years since I've actually drawn or did any journaling since my cousin passed away, and I've been wanting to get back into that and stuff and actually get back into journaling down my ideas, because I would like to create more pieces so that I can put together my own show and showcase some more artwork. So yeah, there is lots of fun things to do in this book. So sorry if I'm not showcasing it all. So yeah, so like I said, this is one of the prompts. And it's got stickers back here, different papers you can use in your journals, which would be nice because now that I have the circle punch, I can circle punch different stuff. So yeah, and it's got lots of great ideas and how to work through it using all different kinds of materials. So this is Journal Sparks. The next book I got, since I love to write and do poetry, this was also featured on all these books were featured pretty much on Dee Dee's channel that I'm showing you. This one's called 400 Exercises to Liberate Your Writing, The Right Brain Workbook by Bonnie Neubauer. If I butchered that, I'm so sorry. But this book is so visually stunning. You don't have to write in it, but you can use it to draw, get ideas for your artwork. If you like creative writing along, this is great for, like, you know, those journal entries that you just want to write and be free and not share with anybody, and try to, you know, come up with some new things or a character, fun things to draw or get you in the mood. There's so many different exercises. This book is just visually awesome and I absolutely love it. And it would be fun to work in. So, and you might see me do some ideas and all of that out of this book and actually doing a future video about some of that stuff. The next one is how to draw almost every animal, and this is an illustrated source book. And I'm not even going to say the name because I'm going to butcher it. And I love animals, and so I thought this would be a fun way to start drawing again instead of working on drawing figures and faces, because right now, for the last 2 years, Sarah's face is always in my memory, and her smile, and missing that every single day since she's been gone has been really hard to kind of like break through my grief. And that's part of why I quit practicing my figure drawing, because I wanted to draw Sarah. So I thought this would be a good alternate thing to work on drawing besides faces and people. So, and it'd be fun to draw. So this gives you some tips of how to draw. It gives you some tips about each animal, almost every animal in here, to draw them really, you know, with quick details to get the excuse me, Toby is being a pain and I can hear him in the other room. Ways to actually just start learning how to draw them. So there's cows, llamas, goats, sheep. So, and this is actually learning how to draw them with using basic shapes. So orangutan, and then different things. So this happens to be my favorite animal, is the elephant. Oh. And the elephant is the world's largest land animal. Elephants are respected for their high intelligence and excellent memory. Elephants can live to be 70 years old. Fun fact. Another fun fact, African elephants live on the savanna, which are grasslands. Their noses have 2 finger-like projections that they use to grab small items like leaves and berries. Well, that's really cool. I can't wait to show some more sketching of elephants and other animals. So yeah, this is a really nice book. How to draw almost every animal. The next is a flow book, like a flow through the magazine flow. This is 50 ways to draw your beautiful ordinary life. It's practical lessons in pencil and paper, which is hugely full of resources to help you start drawing. And you don't have to work in the book. You can work in a sketchbook to preserve the book so it doesn't get, you know, all muddied up when you're using different mediums and trying different things. You know, it goes from inside the house to, you know, desks and different things. They've got perforated where you can draw in the house using perspective. You have barns, jewelry boxes, little jars, chairs, different odds and ends. It also has different projects like draw inside this book, your little book of drawings. You can take that out. There's tracing paper in here. There's other paper. This one is called Dress Me Up. So it's a paper doll and you can draw dressing her up. So this one is do-it-yourself postcards, and like I said, all of this will come out with there's lettering, there's grandma's teacups, there's all kinds of different projects in here to work on, and lots of blank space, how to draw a selfie, different artists, you know, decorative borders, I mean patterns, all different things, favorite mediums to draw, and it goes into nature and stuff. Sometimes I think there's nothing so delightful as a drawing. Vincent van Gogh, one of my favorite artists. The next one, this one is how you can draw with sorry. Oh man, it's been a while since I've filmed, everybody. Sorry. You have to laugh at yourself when you mess up and make mistakes. I mean, that's the only way you're gonna really learn. Now this is geared more towards like kids, but even in the kids section there are good books of how to draw to get you going, to get you drawing before you advance. I mean, you have to start somewhere. You're not just a talented artist or a professional artist right out the gate. You have to make messes. You have to make mistakes. You have to learn from your mistakes. You have to grow from them and not be so scared of everything. You just have to start doing. And if it means you're using a little kid book, it means you're using a kid book. If you're an adult and you're learning a hobby, you know, there's nothing wrong with it. This book, like I said, is really stunning. And it's got like 100 different things to work on. It talks about your materials and everything. Techniques. How to do portraits just to get you going. I mean, and it's fun. I can't wait to do this hedgehog. This just looks so fun to do. I just can't wait. Super excited. Even the hot air balloons. I love hot air balloons. I used to watch the hot air balloon parade every year when I was little growing up. It was the most exciting thing, is watching them blow up the balloons and go across the sky. You know, you can do fashion, cars. Oh, I mean, I'm even excited to do this bear. To do a grizzly bear. That would be so much fun. That looks amazing to do. I mean, even this is the elephant again. This is a more in-depth tutorial versus the other book, but you can add cool tapestries and turn it into an Indian elephant. You can do all kinds of things, and it's all done with basic shapes, so, which is nice. And then filling in the details later. Rocket ships. Oh, I need to do a space theme painting for my nephew Josiah. I think he would love it for his room. I mean, there's cartoons and patterns and belts and all kinds of things. Spy cars that you can work on drawing. Sneakers. Maps, if you like fantasy maps. This looks fun because I'm actually reading a really good book called Roundbreaker, and it would be fun to actually do a fantasy map based on the book that I'm reading. So that would be fun to draw my own version of the map based on some of the details. I mean, a snowboarder, dancing dog. Oh, that would be so cute if it was a dancing cat instead of a dog. It would be cute to see Toby dancing, but I think he'd bite my head off if I made him dance. Hairstyles, peacocks. And I've never done a peacock before, but this looks totally fun to do. Like, amazingly fun. Bullet train. So, all kinds of stuff. So, there's a quick flip of this. You can draw. And last but not least is the Sketch Encyclopedia. This has 900 drawing, and it's put out by 3D Publishing. And is such an amazing reference. I have been going through this book, looking at all the pictures, never thought to be able to draw food, anything like this. I've never attempted any drawing. So it's like, ooh, this would be fun. Ooh, this would be fun to draw. I'm like, so exciting. There's creatures in here, rodents, there's bunnies, rabbits, not bunnies, like all kinds of, you know, elephant. And they go into, these are a little bit more harder, but once you get confident enough in your drawing and progressing, when you start drawing these images, it's going to come like that, because your muscle memory is going to grow as you put in the time and the effort to learning how to do all of this. In the beginning of this book, it talks about your introduction to sketching, texture, colors, line and mark making. It talks about light and shade and all kinds of other things that are important to learning perspective, basic shapes that are typically you see in just about every drawing out in nature, and how to identify them and everything. So I could spend like a whole video in this book, and we will get to that whole video of being in that book and doing lots of projects, because that's some of the new exciting stuff that is coming for the channel. So, but this is all I have for my collective haul for the summer. I hope that you guys had a great summer, and I will see you on the next video, and I will talk to you all later. Bye, and remember, you are loved and you are worthy, and I will see you soon. Bye.